Hi, I'm Dana Deason, and I'm a coach with SummitSalon Business Center, and I am coming to you today to talk about employee turnover. I was having a conversation not long ago with a salon owner, and she said, will the employee turnover ever end? I mean, will I always have to be looking for new team members? And the answer is yes, you will always have to do that, and no, it will never end. I've been in the industry as a salon owner myself for 18 years and been in the industry almost 30, and it is the number one thing that I have to contend with. But I've learned some lessons, and I want to share those lessons with you today to help ease the process for you and to help you see in advance of different things occurring so that you can be a little more proactive instead of reactive. So the first thing I want to say is combating employee turnover in this industry right now has become a very precarious thing. And I believe with everything in me that flexibility is the main thing that you have to be focused on as a salon owner. And when I say flexibility, I don't mean a lack of accountability, okay? What I do mean is that the people that we're hiring at this particular time are serious about living a fulfilling life in all aspects, professionally and personally. So being flexible with your schedules, being flexible with time off, giving the opportunity for people to have the work-life balance that maybe you have not had in your career path because you came from a different generation. It is very much the most important thing you can do right now in owning a salon company or spa company. You can't come to the table with enough flexibility in most cases. So I encourage you to look at where you're strict in that area and make some changes and see the difference, because you will see an immediate response from your team. The second thing that I believe in my experience as a SummitSalon as well is shorter shifts. We believe in 6-hour shifts. In some cases, there are triple shifts so that you have people that are fulfilling 4-hour shifts. It isn't about the amount of time that the person works behind the chair. The shifts now are more about the schedule that allows them to have work-life balance again. So you could have someone who works in your company for 2 days or 3 days, or maybe just 3 shifts, 3 6-hour shifts in my example. And they're going to be incredibly happy if that's what they prefer to do. Now, I'm not saying that that is something that you can do overnight. It's certainly something that you have to develop over time with your existing team. And the key to having multiple shifts, double shifts or triple shifts, so 6-hour shifts or 4-hour shifts, the key to that is more people. Now I'm going to get to the recruitment piece because you know it's coming. But the key in knowing that this is going to be successful in your company is understanding that you simply need more people in order to service the clients that come to all of the different schedules and shifts in your company. The third thing that I do believe is super important is your company benefits. Company benefits are important. Not all companies have the ability to offer a wide range of paid benefits, such as full coverage medical insurance, although that's an amazing one to have, and it's certainly something that you would want to talk to your consultant, your coach about, and how you can acquire some of those benefits. You may be surprised that medical benefits, even something as simple as offering dental and vision or temporary disability, those things are pretty affordable for a company to offer. Now, medical, wide ranges of medical are more expensive, but let's start somewhere, right? Let's offer some type of benefits on some level. Additionally, the people that you're going to be recruiting or trying to retain, because remember, we're trying to address turnover here, are interested in the different things that you offer in terms of advanced education. Are you supplementing that advanced education? Are you offering classes that you bring in those premier educators that everyone wants to see and are in high demand? That takes time, It takes planning. You can also utilize level loyalty points. If you're a SummitSalon Business Center client and salon and spa, you can use your level loyalty points to actually have coaches and educators come into your salon company for that advanced education. So I do encourage you to really think through those opportunities and get those things scheduled in advance and let your team know in advance, because if we're talking about turnover, your team doesn't want to wonder what the educational path will be for the year, what's on the education calendar. They want to know what we're going to do. They want to be a part of the decision. They want to help select the educators. So advanced education and continuing education is huge, and I could probably go on and on and on about all the different opportunities that you have to bring that to your company. But get creative and involve your team, because they want a say in that conversation. They want a seat at the table. Additionally, things that help combat turnover, bonus pay. We want to make sure that our team understands all the different revenue income streams that they have for themselves. How can they make more money? So is it just service commission? Is it retail commission? Do we have retail incentives or service incentives? Do we offer specials that we, allow the team to have big, programs where they can earn extra money based on this particular incentive that we're offering for the guests for on a quarterly basis. So it's really cool for you to really put some thought into that. Think about what would appeal to your team, and again, involve them in ways that we can grow their additional income. Another way is to make sure that we want to clearly convey their career path. When I say clearly convey their career path, what I mean is we have two schools of team members. We've got the team member or the person I'm recruiting that is interested in coming in and doing hair, skin, nails, whatever the case may be, massage therapy. They're interested in doing that and they're focused on doing that. Then you've got the other camp of employee or future employees that are interested in all the things. They want an opportunity to do, they maybe want to move into management. They may want to lead your social media for your company. That's a real role. They may want to head up your boutique in your company. They may want to be on stage somewhere. They need to know what those opportunities are and how willing you are to support them in those endeavors. That really does help assist in lowering your employee turnover, because they understand and know that you value what's important to them. So I would definitely take a look at that and see what you can offer. You may be surprised at the opportunities you have inside your own four walls to really elevate their career path. The next thing I'd like to talk about, and really, more important than anything we've talked about today, combating, turnover is important, but understanding that recruitment is your beneficiary to growing your company. It's super important that we are focused on recruitment and what those recruitment efforts need to look like. It takes time to develop this ability to recruit, getting engaged with the schools, understanding that you have to develop relationships with those schools. It takes time. So being a part of those organizations, going in and enjoying services, offering to do classes, or partnering with them on special events is a really amazing way to begin that relationship. But again, it takes time. So give yourself a little leeway and be patient with yourself in the process. Another way in the recruitment effort, because I really want to focus on that piece, is engaging these students on their social media, following the students that are posting things on their own social media, engaging with them, tagging them, liking their work. That really means everything to a future professional. And so we want to make sure that they know we see them and that we are in front of their decision to choose a salon, because usually these students are making these decisions early on in the process, and we want to be in their top 2 or 3. And the way to do that is to make sure that we're engaging them on social media, that our social media is attractive to them, and that they know that we see their work and that we are very interested. Once you turn that faucet on, It usually rolls from one group of students to the next because they're all connected to the incoming and the outgoing students. So don't forget that, it's really important. And then, lastly, just asking a lot of questions during the interview process, because when you recruit, if you're looking for long-term team players and making sure that these are people who want to be a part of your organization, they need to know who you are and you need to know who they are. So asking those open-ended questions and making sure that in that process you're giving them an opportunity to share with you what they think about when they think about their future, what are their dreams and their hopes. Those interviews can be very eye-opening and very important, not only to you, but especially to the person that you're speaking with and potential employee. I hope that this information has been useful for you. I hope that you can take away some of the information that I shared today and utilize it today, tomorrow, in your salon company. I would love an opportunity to talk to you in the future. Look me up. Otherwise, thank you so much and have an amazing day.